Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Enigmatica 2 Expert Mode Season 2. I've done a live stream yesterday on twitch.tv/Fikibreaker, so you should go follow me there so you can catch another live stream that's going to happen today, probably a little bit earlier than it was yesterday, because I'm getting some friends over and we're going to play some board games. But I did a few things in the live stream, so let's go check them out. First of all, I have a slime sling now, so we can bounce to the top of this house and take a look at our beautiful world all around us. And that's lovely. And over here, we have an archaeologist's hat, which is from Quark, and it requires an archaeologist villager, which you can find underground, and I believe one is right there, 100 meters that way, underground. And he trades this for emeralds. I think it was like 7 emeralds or so, which we got emeralds from one of the villagers here, a druid. You're sage. There's this guy with evil looking eyes. I don't know where he is right now, but he trades beetroots and seeds for emeralds, so I traded that. And we got ourselves the hat, which is lovely. Also, you may see that the pickaxe and everything is slightly more greener. We can use emeralds for tool parts. I only used it for the sword blade because that one is going to have 1,500 durability, and we don't really need to repair it that much. And this guy has 256 durability now. And it's going to get higher and higher as we upgrade the mining level through the things. But I just want to keep it stone right now because that's easiest to get and easiest to repair with. And then I'm not really forced to do any trading with villagers. And one thing that I didn't show in the last episode, you can make these sharpening kits. And those are used to upgrade the mining level here on those tools. But they're also used to repair your tools. So for example, this guy's damaged a little bit. We can just put this on and repair it. And you can do that in your crafting inventory. You don't have to get a tool station or a tool forge, which is another thing that we made. The forge required some copper or any sort of 4 metal blocks. So any 4 metal blocks, 3 sear bricks, and the tool station. So I just got some copper, melted it down in the smeltery. We poured it into blocks, so we have that going for us. And I believe we have some resources over here. And to upgrade this tool to higher mining levels, we needed to make a copper sharpening kit, which was just 2 copper poured out in the smeltery over here in this sharpening kit cast. And then we also made the Certus quartz sharpening kit, which if we look in the quest book here, we can see that that was the next one here. And the next one is iron. So we need to go mine some iron ore, which I have a cave right over this way, right over there. Bounced a little bit too much. So I'm going to go down there, mine a bit of iron, and I will show you the archaeologist villager too if I find him again. But we'll just go and gather. Hello? Okay, that was weird. But we'll just get some iron, and we can then melt that down, make a sharpening kit, and upgrade our tools even further. After a short mining session, we now have a bunch of iron here, and it's all melted down, or at least a little bit of it. And we have also a bunch of other ores, but we're mostly interested in this iron sharpening kit, which we can then take over here. We're going to take a quick nap, and... No? Nap? Oh, it's... I thought it's... Okay, the sky was just dark. Okay, got confused. Right, so flint. Tool forge. Bam. Bam, bam, and we can get fortified iron, and we can now mine iron level stuff, which is really nice. I also want to eat this grub, because the more variety of stuff you eat, the more hearts you get. As you can see, we have extra hearts here, and you get more and more as you eat different types of food. And we also have to take care of nutrition that we have here. So we need to eat some grain and some dairy soon. We're good on protein and vegetable. I think we can just make some bread out of this. Or possibly, hold on, toast. That is bread and butter. And bread is dough or smelted flour. I can make that in a manufactory or quartz grindstone. Can I not make like regular bread? I can make dough. Oh, you know what? Probably these baguettes will count as grain. They will. Let's make a couple baguettes. Let's do that. That makes a stack. Wonderful. That'll be good. Right. So the pickaxe can now mine a whole lot of different stuff. I got distracted by making a grain bread, but that's all good. So let's repair all of this. The smeltery, by the way, does not double ores, I believe. So if we toss, say that would be 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 by 7. So 21 or 20 something iron. 3 by 7, 14, 21. Yeah, I think that's right. So that should produce only 27 iron ingots, even though it normally doubles, but it has been disabled in this time around. So I gotta figure out what we can do next. One thing that I learned in yesterday's live stream is that quicksand, when covered with water, turns into mud. And you still sink into it a little bit, but you can at least remove it, and you can save animals from death and destruction in the quicksand. But we can just then cover this up with sand if we wanted to. But that way you can at least get rid of the pits of quicksand, which there was one right here. And there was like 6 villagers stuck into it, and we freed them all in stream. And that was kind of fun. We also have some blue slime saplings that we found on a purple slime island. And I have those planted over there, so we have an infinite source of slime now. I also found some jungle trees, so we have jungle saplings now, and we can get a whole bunch of wood at a relatively fast pace. And here's the villager that I was talking about. You, Mr. Beetroots, and also regular seeds, and poisonous potatoes if we get them. 2 of them turn into an emerald, which is really nice. And you can also trade a lot of meat, fish, spider eyes, and possibly some other trades that he gets later on, if we unlock him even more. Also over here I have this is for Daniel. It's an apiary, and you can put in a queen bee, and if we grab all of these guys out, we can this guy just produces honeycombs and wax combs, and you can then turn those by pressing them into pressed wax. And then pressed wax is, if you combine it into a block, it's basically fuel. So you could fuel up your base with Pam's Harvestcraft bees. If we find more and more hives of this, we can get more and more bees. We can set up these and then conduit things around and get infinite fuel pretty much. But that is for a later time. So let's say you want to grow trees really fast. You can make a bunch of fertilizer. If you find some apatite ore, just mine that up. You get a bunch of apatite, vein mine a bunch of sand, and basically it turns into 8 stacks of bone meal with 2 stacks of sand and a stack of apatite. And what we can do is we can come over to our trees over here, and we can just chop this guy up. Wait for all the saplings to drop. There we go. And we're gonna grab a couple of those. And then we can just bam, 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 bam. And then bam, 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 bam. Another tree. Nice. And we can then just vein mine the rest. And keep on farming some wood. I also processed a little bit of iron that we got in our short mining session. And I already applied the iron sharpening kit over to our tool, and it is right over here in the getting started. We already collected the quest for the lava clay bucket, and the next thing that we can get into is cooking for blockheads. We can make all the cooking stuff, and that is going to make getting food a lot easier. We can then also put a cow in a jar to provide us with automatic milk recipes, which is going to be very nice to get dairy into our diet. And I need to go back into the mine to mine some lead. And we also probably should set up just a place where I can go down to Y0 and just vein mine cobblestone at bedrock level. And one thing that I noticed that we didn't have in the pack is the dank null mod. So I think we don't have that because if I search for null, we only find the regular dev null. And that is only good for one item, but the dank null mod has been updated. I believe the I believe the mod author for, the pack creator for Enigmatica removed the dank null because it was buggy and it made items disappear. And then the mod author for the dev null or the dank null stopped updating the mod. He said like he was tired of it, and I really can't get up there. So basically, I think now somebody else took over it. And it's being updated now, and the bugs have been fixed for the whole box disappearing in the dank null. So I think I might go and just manually... You know what we'll do? We'll be smart about this. We'll grow another tree, like right down here. And then we'll grow another tree. Actually, we won't. and we'll just repair our axe. And then vein mine. Crapola. It didn't work. It wasn't tall enough. Okay, let's try again. Bam, 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 bam. Are you tall enough? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. It just makes a small tree. Right. I'll fix this later. After a little bit of lead ore mining, we can now make a sharpening kit if I put that in the right spot and not made an ingot, but we can make that. And we can also pour out the rest of the lead into just block forms, like so. And then we can take one piece of flint, combine it with our pickaxe, and we get fortified lead, which we have also completed here. And we can get seared brick, bronze ingots, or iron ingots. I think I'll take the bronze, to be honest. That sounds like a good thing. And then the next part is here we need to get osmium ore, and then we get an alumite shovel head, electrum shovel head, or night slime shovel head. So that's gonna be 2 ingots, right? Yeah, you know what we're gonna do? We are gonna go mine up some osmium, which is gonna take no time really. I just keep on dropping into the same cave, and then the rest of the ores that I haven't mined because I couldn't mine, I just skipped. So it's really nice. We can now take the osmium that we have melted in here and turn that into a sharpening kit, which is going to take a little bit to melt. So in the meantime, we'll add fortune to our sword, which will also level up as I hit mobs and kill them. That should be pretty good. And eventually, when we get a whole bunch of lapis, we can just add lapis if we're not at fortune 3 or looting 3 or whatever you want to call it. So we need to add that and a piece of flint, like so. Awesome. We'll just repair you up. And then the next one is obsidian, I believe. So here we're going to take the night slime head. Is it going to show, or do I have to do this? I have to do that. Because the electrum is not, I mean, I could get electrum probably very soon, but if I get into some nuclear cleft. I could also make night slime in the smeltery. Electrum has a very high mining speed though, but then I would need electrum to repair the tool, which is not what I want. All of them have mining level obsidian release, so we're gonna take the night slime and we're just gonna go and melt this down, and we're gonna put it as a pickaxe head. And I won't exchange the pickaxe head for the night slime, because getting night slime I think might be a bit of a tedious process and also a lot of iron intensive. So I don't really want to do that. But if we manage to get ourselves some magma slime, once we go to the Nether, over here you can emboss a trait of another part onto a tool, and the trait of night slime, if we look it up here, you can see that crumbling, the tool breaks soft block that don't need a tool faster. So it works on sand and wood faster, which is really nice. And also unnatural is really nice to get if you can get it on the tool, but it's not really necessary. So that is kind of what I want. But we need an extra slime ball type. We need this magma slime, which we don't have yet, because the magma slime crystal, if we look at it, is slimy magma mud, which is netherrack, soul sand, slime balls, and magma cream. All of which we can get into the nether. If we get some magma blocks, I believe we can either craft those into magma creme. So can we turn that? Yeah, we can turn that in a squeezer back into magma cream, or pulverize them, or possibly grindstone them. No. And I cannot directly craft them back, which is kind of sad. Okay, doesn't matter. We can get magma cream at some point, but that is going to happen hopefully fairly soonish. But the next thing that I need to do is just go mine obsidian, and then let's go visit the Nether, shall we? So I made a hole down here to bedrock, and I'm just doing a bit of vein mining. I wanted to find a lava lake, which I did, and we got 25 obsidian now, so we can make an enchanting table if we wanted to, or we can just go to the Nether. And one thing that we can also do is add redstone to our pickaxe, because we have a bunch of modifiers and we're gonna get a bunch more too. So we're just gonna get a full redstone set over on the pickaxe, because that is gonna make it just a whole bunch faster. And the rest of the tools we can take care of. I also added 1 luck to the sword. I don't know if I showed that, but We have that now. And I'm just waiting for the pickaxe to level up to 180 is gonna get us Fortune 2, and then 360 is gonna be Fortune 3. So I'm just gonna be here doing a bit of vein mining with the pickaxe. So I just have to come back and forth from this and just repair it. We can also bring this guy a tiny bit closer to where we're mining. And I'm just gonna be doing this for a little bit until we have Fortune 3. And then we can put on our archaeologist hat and try out mining these diamonds. Around 2 stacks of double compressed cobblestone later, we can put on our lovely archaeologist hat and let's go ham and see what happens. Boom. 14 diamonds. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 ore. And we got 7. Nice. I think it works. This doesn't take durability damage unless I get hurt by a monster. But we have Fortune 3. So we have all of the redstone, all of the lapis, and apparently weird gravel glitches. But I can go around, get all the diamonds, get all the redstone, get all the iron that is in the area, and get just a whole bunch of resources going. I don't have a lot of inventory space left because I apparently have granite and diorite that I mined. And I can just toss that in the trash can, really, because it doesn't really... Yeah. It's just going to go away. Even the dirt. Plus the gravel. I don't need that. And over here, we're going to take bam bam and the basalt. It's fine. We can gather more basalt. We're going to find a permanent base location eventually, and we can mine it over there. And if we want to build with it, we can use that over there. But I'm going to go around, get a lot of the diamonds, get a lot of the redstone, and then we're going to meet back at base and see how much we got. We managed to get ourselves 2 stacks and 19 diamonds, which is really great. And those are going to be really useful for crafting a lot of things. And it's a step in the right direction. And over here, I'm melting some obsidian to make an obsidian sharpening kit. So we need to wait a little bit on that. We could be adding the diamonds. I believe they are modifiers to add onto a tinker's tool to increase durability. I'm pretty sure. Diamond. Yeah, extra durability, minor stat increase, minor level increased by 1, up to obsidian, single use, and fabulous. I am not going to do that right now. I don't know how many modifiers we have left. We have 3 left, but we're going to level up the pickaxe through the course of our mining expeditions. And we also need to get a little bit of a repair on this, so we can do it like that. And repair this guy too. Nice. Okay. So is the obsidian done? You are done. I don't know if I need 1 block or 2 blocks. 2 blocks, I was right. Aha, okay. So that will cure in a second, and then we can add it to our pickaxe to increase our mining level once again. It's lots of rinse and repeat type of things right now, because we just have to increase the mining level of our pickaxe so we can mine all the things that we would need to progress and actually start working on some modded stuff. And over here, we can get a splash potion of fire resistance or a flint and steel. I'm going to take the splash potion of fire resistance, because that is basically the nether. Do we get both? We get both. Okay, so that's fine. All right, let's go set up a nether portal. I don't really know where I want to put it. Doesn't really matter right now. We're just going to put it a little bit farther away so we don't hear the noise. Let's just go bam, bam, bam. Do we want a 3 wide? We'll do a 2 wide. It doesn't really matter. So let's do bam. And let's see if my notorious misplacing of obsidian happens like it always does. I did it. I did it without it. Wonderful. Okay. Let's see what there is to see. We have made it to the nether. There is fiery bits everywhere. Everything is loading. All right. We're here. We good. This is not a death trap. Wonderful. We have obsidian pillars and bone blocks, and apparently blazes. Because we have quark, and there's fire bats. Fire bat, stop. Where are you? I got you. Okay. Whew. Right. Do we have any easily accessible... Alright. Oh god. I don't want to vein mine the netherrack, because that is going to cause problems if it turns out to be... just a small patch of netherrack that we vein mine and then we fall through into lava, and that is not going to be good, because even then I can't stop. I can't even splash myself with the splash potion because I'm in lava, I think, and the splash potion just doesn't fall down. Right, we have bone meal. with these bone blocks, which is nice. I also can just vein mine a little bit of quartz. We can put on the hat, but I don't think I will for the moment. Let's go take care of that blaze and then mine the cobalt too. Hello, Blaze. Do you want to give me your bits? Did I get anything? No. Nether copper. We cannot get that just yet. We can get the quartz though. Nice. All right, let's go mine that cobalt that I think we can, because that is, I believe, the next tier of mining level. Lovely. I think I'm gonna call this it for right now and just leave. There's more cobalt over there. I'm just gonna leave it be for the moment. We're not really too equipped. We don't have a bow or any sort of long range weapon to deal with ghasts or blazes, nor do we have any good armor. So we're just gonna wait on everything over here and just go back and upgrade our tool once again. So with this quest, we claim one of the different Brodex heads, and none of them really help us much. We could get the firewood one, which is what I think I'll get, because that allows us, if we make it, if we make a tool or a Brodex out of this, we get auto smelt, which we can then harvest trees and get wood. But then we still need to make more firewood, which I believe is not too difficult to make. Firewood, it is... Is that the right firewood? Oh, that you normally use lava wood, right? To make the thing, right? But this says firewood. So I assume that's this, which is highly complicated. It's lava wood, lava reagents. So you need to get into blood magic and get lava crystals going. Okay, so that's not gonna happen, but we took it anyway because none of the other ones were really worth anything. Okay, so one more flint. And we can toss this away, and then we can do bam, 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 mining level cobalt. Lovely. So the next tier here is Manulin, which we get an emerald excavator head or a Prudientium excavator head. And can I melt Prudientium? Prudientium. Can I put an excavator head? I can put it in the smeltery to get molten Prudientium, because then we can make a tool part out of that, and we can start getting prosperity shards. Yeah, that's gonna be cool. Okay, so I'll go to the Nether. We're gonna get a little bit more cobalt because I used the 2 pieces that I got, and we're gonna toss these 2 ardite in here. I'm gonna grab another little bit of cobalt just so we can get a little bit of manualing going, and we're gonna upgrade our tool once more and then do some cool stuff with the Prudientium excavator head. So I managed to die in the Nether to a ghast that was right next to my portal. I jumped off the edge, I missed a little bit of a block and fallen into lava. So we need to go get our stuff back, and hopefully I can drop down. And maybe the pigs are still mad at me and they're right in front of the portal, and this might be a whole bad situation. Okay, we have some blocks. I didn't bring gravel. I did bring gravel. Okay, so I jumped off of here. And where's my death waypoint? There should be a death waypoint. I think I jumped somewhere down here. I think over there. You're not. Oh, you're showing it. It's down here. Okay, so I went over here to the right. I've kind of fallen off the edge, and I was there by some blocks in the lava. I don't know if I can find my way there. Alright, I tried to get my grave once. I failed miserably, and I jumped into lava because I couldn't do anything else. And I again forgot to brought a pickaxe, but we can at least go. The grave is, I believe, this one. Hold on, let's do waypoints. I believe it was the blue one. Oh god, it's a bat. No, firehound. No, foxhound. That's from Quark, right? Oh, I got blaze powder, but I have food. I have blocks. I don't have a sword. I don't have a pickaxe. But the grave is, yeah, it's the blue one down there. Because this one I just made because I dropped in the middle of the lava. Down there, I believe I went from that part. So how did I, oh god, Blaze, please don't. Oh, he despawned. Okay, that's fine. How did I get, oh god, there's so many. Have I ever told you that the Nether is a bad place when you're not equipped to go into the Nether? Yep, that's it's a bit of a bad place. But I have slime boots, so at least I got that going for me. But we can drop down here. possibly run over to that. Yeah, okay, cool. Right, so here I was last time, and now I have blocks that I can actually pedal around. I just had gravel, and I tried graveling my way down over there, but it didn't really work well. So we're just gonna go over here to this side. Like so, and I'm gonna drop down. Okay, we're semi-safe. I have a bow. We have, I want those on. We have a bunch of gravel. There's a ghast. It's just, I don't know if I can get him from the, oh, I got him. Yeah, I missed, come on. Okay, he's far enough away to not cause too many issues. Okay, got him. Nice. So our grave is down here somewhere. So let's just get a bunch of this going. Right around here. And I will hopefully retrieve my grave without it getting removed and delete all my items in lava. I managed to get back to my grave. And that's the reason I wanted to protect everything, because a lot of items dropped on the floor. So we're gonna do a recipe on the gravel, and we're gonna turn all of that into compressed gravel, like that. And then we're gonna do another one like that. And then there's a whole lot of stuff that I need to take care of. Hold on. All right, everything is sorted. We can harvest some blocks over here. There is a little bit of cobalt that we were looking for, which is why I was in the Nether in the first place, and I managed to die. And I'm vein mining things that I don't want to vein mine, and that is hella scary. Okay, we also want to grab some of these magma blocks, because those are going to become useful soon. And we can repair our tool a little bit as well. And then I have to pillar my way up to the top, over to that little bridge thing. And I'm going to do that out of cobble. And I think I have a little bit more that I tossed in here. Yep. Okay, so I'll do that. Hopefully I get out of the Nether safely, and then we can continue with making the manual and sharpening kit. And that took a very weird tangent because of death. Here we go. We have the manual already smelted, and we're just going to pour it out and let it harden. In the meantime, we're going to go grab a piece of flint, and we can also get rid of our death inventory lists that we don't really need right now. And this should be hardened. Lovely. Harvest level 8. Awesome. So we're going to do that. Manually. Nice. And we can get ourselves a Prudientium excavator head. Once I double click on this. The emerald one, we have emeralds. We don't really need to. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in here. We're going to pour that out. And I put the terra firma on our pickaxe, which I don't really think is what we need. I think it heals you when you have the tool in your hand. So it's kind of useful on our sword, but not on our other tools. So we're going to take the Prudientium that we're going to get when this melts, and we're going to turn them into either tool rods or bindings. Let's just check which one has more durability. So let's do this, and then Prudientium. We have durability on the extra is 100, and this is 75, and the modifier is 0.778. So let's do the extra of Prudientium. So that's going to take a moment to melt. And this should be the third cast. This should only use a few ingots, right? Only 3 ingots, which we have 5 extra left if we need to do anything else. But we're just going to add all of that to our tools, which is going to increase the durability, I think, a little bit. Yeah, 278 now. And if we use it for the handle, I'm currently using steel on my pickaxe, which I don't know what modifier thing it has. So regular steel is 0.9 and 150 durability. That's actually better, I think, than the Prudientium if we wanted to do that right now. I would really love to find some sponges, because sponges is a 1.2 and 250 durability plus squeaky, so you have silk touch, which is incompatible with this pickaxe because it had haste. But if we get sponges, it's really nice to make tools even better. Did I change this? Yeah, prosperous now. So now if we go mining, we're going to get prosperity shards, which is nice because prosperity blocks right here require block of quartz, block of diamond, block of gold, block of emerald, rock crystals, pasture seeds, and I can just make them off prosperity shards, which is going to be really cool. And that way we can kind of get our way into mystical agriculture. We can start getting the tier 1 seeds because those are just inferium essence, and the crafting seed, which is prosperity shards. So that is really cool. And on that note, we're going to end today's episode. We had a lot of mining upgrades done today, and we had also some Nether death adventures, but that's all good. So with that, I want to thank you all so much for watching. I'm hoping you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. You can also subscribe to see new videos. You can support me on Patreon as well if you want. And also follow me on twitch.tv/Fikibreaker for a live stream. It's going to happen today, possibly shortly after this video is posted, or maybe even before it. I don't know yet. But anyway, thank you so much, and I will see you all in the next episode. Have a great one. Bye-bye.